Hello again. I want to go over with you the answers to the Transformers um, questions that I had posted on Classroom. And along with those, I had a demo. Looks like this right here. And I had a couple of videos. One of them looks like this. Anyways, I just want to go through and make sure that we're all on the same page with the questions. Let's start off with, I'm going to go down here to why don't transformers work with DC current? I think the best place that this is explained is actually here in this video called How Does a Transformer Work? And in the video, the creator of the video shows that you'll remember we talked about in the classroom that when you take a magnet or a magnetic field next to a wire and you run that magnet back and forth, or you move the magnetic field, then it'll generate a magnetic field or generate a current actually in the other wire. So moving a magnetic field generates a current in the other wire. Okay. The reason why on here, why don't transformers work with DC current, is that DC current is direct current and it only moves in one direction. So it's constantly moving the same way. So if it's moving from this hand to this hand, it would constantly be moving and going here. Okay. It would be the same effect as if we took a wire and we held a magnet next to it and didn't move the magnet. Because as long as that current is staying exactly the same, there's no change in the magnetic field. The magnetic field's not moving, so there's not going to be any current generated in the other wire. It's exactly the same as if you had the wire and the magnet next to it and didn't move the magnet, or if you moved both of them, that the magnetic field is not moving in relation to the wire. Okay. So direct current, because it's always constant, the only two times it'll change are when you turn it on and when you turn it off, right? Or if you vary the voltage in the current or the amperage in the current, you vary something that way. The alternating current, you can see in the videos especially, the electricity, instead of all flowing, the electrons all in one direction, they're moving. They're going this way, back, this way, back, this way, back. So they're going back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, like that. What's happening then is that magnetic current is actually moving back and forth. It's changing. And because the magnetic field is changing next to that wire, then it's actually generating a current in that wire. So what you're doing with a transformer is using the magnetic field generated from the input wire to create a current in the output wire. So the primary or the secondary. The primary is where you're using the existing current to create a magnetic field that, as it moves and changes, it's creating a current in the second wire. Okay. So that is why transformers do not work with DC current. Why? Because DC creates a magnetic field that does not change. Okay, next one. We'll see how far we can get. I'm limiting these videos to under 5 minutes. Is the voltage higher at the transmission line or at the house? If you just go back to this right here, it'll tell you as you go through that the voltage on the line is definitely always, sometimes much higher than the voltage at the house. Sometimes you have thousands of volts up here and you use this transformer down here to convert this to something that you can use at your house. So I didn't get very far, but we will continue this in the next video.